demographic, especially Nevada, and that's Latino votes. Latino support for Harris is smaller than Latino support for Biden in 2020, and that's particularly true with Latino men. A recent poll from USA Today, Suffolk University, found male Latino voters aged 18 to 49 support Trump over Harris. Why do you think that is, and how do you think she can, change the tide there in the next 2 weeks?
Yeah, this is such an interesting topic, Latino voters, especially male voters with Trump. And I think Paula Ramos, who's a great reporter, just did an incredible book on this that I can't wait to read. I think it's called Defactors. And she really looks at like the psychology of the Trump Latino voter. And what I've seen just from videos on her book, as I said, I haven't gotten the chance to read it yet, is that there's a lot of this internalized me versus them mentality, because a lot of these folks did come over here. Some of them came over the border. Some people came undocumented, right? And have really sort of grounded themselves, have become citizens and have grounded themselves in this American dream. And so having that, this sort of internal struggle of, I'm an American, I'm not a Latino, I'm an American, and that's different, right? It's a big struggle. And it's a struggle that Trump speaks to better than any candidate I've ever seen in my lifetime, right? But a really dangerous narrative, because at the same time, that sort of othering of, I don't want to be a Latino, I'm an American, is where we see them go further and further to the right. And that's a problem I think we're going to have to sort of face. It's not going to be something we're going to fix in this election cycle, but I hope it's something that we'll fix over a longer period of time.
So how do you think Democrats should counter that messaging?
Yeah, so I think that we really need to talk about inclusivity and what it means to be an American. I think that that's something that we don't talk about very often, especially in a melting pot that we are. We focus very much on just the word American, but like, what does that actually mean, right? That actually means that you could be from anywhere. I mean, you could have come here when you were 16 years old and you could be a dreamer, or you could have been a, 6-7 generation American. But either way, what we need to start talking about is that we are all American. And that's what makes us such an amazing country and such a different country, is that we have such diversity, and we need to celebrate that diversity. We don't need to, there doesn't need to be this sort of understanding of, oh, just because you came here in this way, or just because you are this race, that you need to other yourself from your roots. You can still be American and you can still be Latino.